Hello everybody, this is Ian and I'm back with another review video, and today I'd like to talk about this Hidizs SD2. It is a DAC adapter. Basically, it gives you a 3.5 headphone jack for you to connect to your favorite earphones or headphones and listen to high-res audio. Now the retail price for this is $40 US, comes in three colors. Is black, white and grey. The one you're looking at right now is the black version and is available on Hidizs' website, so if you are interested to find out more, do check out the unaffiliated link in the description below. Now this is the box that it comes in. Very nice fancy box. Inside you'll find user guide and warranty card and some adapters. You've got this USB-C to USB-A adapter, so if you have older devices that doesn't support USB-C, then this adapter will enable you to connect the DAC to your source. Or if you have iPhones that need to connect using the lightning cable, then this adapter here will enable your DAC to be connected to the iPhone. Okay, so this are the accessories that comes with this DAC. Let's talk about this DAC here. So basically this is a very small form factor DAC, and it's really light as well. It's got 6 grams in terms of weight. You can hardly feel it. And on one end it's got input, which is the USB-C connection here, and on the other end it's got a 3.5 headphone jack output, and the output is 70 watts milliwatts per channel. It's not very powerful. I think it's a Saber chip in there, but yeah, it's not very powerful. Now inside here there is a DAC chip, which is the ES9270 DAC chip, and it supports PCM 32-bit 384 kHz and DSD 128. Now the frequency range on this is 20 to 40,000 Hz, so making this high-res audio certified. So as you can see, it's got the certification right here. So high-res audio, lossless. The headphone jack here supports inline control, so if your wired earphones does have the forward and backwards play and pause buttons, this will support that. At the same time, it supports high definition microphone as well. Right, so that's for this little device. It's compatible with most of the operating systems like Windows, Android, iPhone, iOS, and so forth. Right, so that's the physical part of it. Just for comparison, this is the Apple dongle. It's a different form factor, right? So this is basically a device whereby you plug into your source, like Android phone or iPhone for that matter. Alright, so you can connect to your iPhone, and it does not, dangle, right? That's why it's not a dongle. Whereas for the Apple dongle, it dangles like so. Okay, so that's the advantage of this adapter, so it doesn't dangle around. So that's the physical side of it. Now let's talk about the sound, and let's compare it with this Apple dongle. In terms of resolution, this is so much more superior in terms of sound quality. Yes, it's much more expensive. It's $40 on this one. This is $15. So in terms of price, the Apple dongle is much cheaper, but in terms of sound quality, this is so much better. So if you care about the sound that you listen to, I would strongly recommend, if you were to compare these two, I would strongly recommend to get the SD2. Now in terms of sound stage, both of these are actually quite similar in terms of the stage size and the height, but in terms of the airiness, I would say the SD2 has got a little bit more airiness. It's a bit more 3D like, but it's not really 3D, of course. Now in terms of the overall sound quality, as I mentioned, this is so much better, and overall sound separation, this is so much better, so much cleaner as compared to the Apple dongle. When I listen to this, I could actually separate the sounds. I can hear the separation of the sound on this SD2 as compared to Apple dongle. I can't really hear. So for instruments that is usually on the right side, I can't hear it. I can't hear that separation on the Apple dongle, but I can hear it on this SD2. Now, in terms of the detail retrieval, I would say this will retrieve much more as compared to the Apple dongle. There's much more clarity on this SD2 as compared to the Apple dongle. And overall, as I mentioned, resolution, this is so much better. Now, in terms of the sound signature, so this is more lean sounding as compared to the Apple dongle. Apple dongle is more of a V-shaped. This is more of a leaner sound, a cleaner and more clinical sound as compared to Apple dongle. Bass-wise, I would say this has a cleaner bass, a more refined bass as compared to Apple dongle. Apple dongle sounds a little bit bloated, a little bit woofy when it comes to the sub bass. The mid bass, I would say this is a cleaner punch, a cleaner delivery of the mid bass as compared to the Apple dongle. In terms of the mids, this has such a big difference, so much better mids as compared to the Apple dongle. Vocals and instruments, they sound so much cleaner and much more forward as compared to the Apple dongle. Now, in terms of treble, I would say treble wise, these two, they sound almost similar in terms of the presence of the treble, but I would say overall the crispiness and the cleanness of the treble, the Hidizs SD2 is much better. So as you can hear, this Apple dongle, I mean, for the mainstream, I guess nobody cares how this would sound, but I would say the Hidizs SD2, if you care about your sound and you really want that 1% more, I would say spend that little bit more money to get this SD2. Alright, so that's my review for this Hidizs SD2. Of course, I would recommend you to get this. It's only $40. It's not, you know, expensive. It's quite alright. It's somewhere in the mid-range, but in terms of the price to performance, this is so much better than the Apple dongle. Alright, so that concludes my overall review for this Hidizs SD2. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and if you did, please give this video a thumbs up, and also please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. That's it for now. I hope you guys have a great day ahead, and I'll see you again in my next video. Cheers.